tap ilianza na ka selfie double tap niko na TBT double tap akapiga screenshots ya like double tap pia mimi nika like double tap ilianza na ka selfie double tap niko na TBT double tap akapiga screenshots ya like double tap pia mimi nika like double tap.
Oh Melody, call the police. I like the selfie but I love the body. Lazima tap kwa picha ya rasa. Insta video vile una track. Sinimenoki picha yako na koki. Pia TBT ukiwa tukatoi. And a nigga gotta slide in the DM. And you know I like to chat in the PM. And I know some niggas thirsty kidogo. Joe Mushiri always liking the photos. But you send me DMs when I want it. I don't have to say nothing on the comments.
Ilianza na ka selfie double tap niko na TBT double tap akapiga screenshots ya like double tap pia mimi nika like double tap ilianza na ka selfie double tap niko na TBT double tap akapiga screenshots ya like double tap pia mimi nika like double tap.
Smile, pause, cheese, click, damn, now that's a picture. Instagram hashtag no filter. Tag a friend, tag a hater, tag a stranger. Cause when it comes to Instagram, I'm an addict. Looking through your pictures in this traffic. You got a fat hat, I'll double tap that. A cute face, nice waist, that's a screen grab. A pic of you in 98, that's a throwback. And I'm still looking at you like I would hit that.
What's happening, beautiful people? This is the Two Chapiana Hour with your girl Sonia Pinto, and today I have a special guest. I have a legend, super producer, super MC, super DJ,
what up?
Madtraxx. How you doing?
Hey,
I
I'm
love
late,
it. It's okay. Better late than never.
Wake up petition.
Now, we all know you as Madtraxx.
Yeah.
What is your real name?
George.
George?
Yeah, do I look like one?
Hi, George.
What's up, Sonia?
You do not look like one.
I don't. I look like a Kevo, a Brayo.
Yeah.
What do I look like?
I don't even know, by the way, but I like Madtraxx. It suits you. Where did Madtraxx come from?
So there was a DJ in '97 called A-Track. He won the world DJ competitions, and so then I took A-Track's name and I was like, I'm gonna be Madtraxx. Now that died in high school, and when I came out of high school, I was calling myself X for a while, and then just one day I was at Pavement right across the road, and someone walked out of one of the clubs I was DJing at.
Yeah.
I mean that Pavement.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, there's that guy who's throwing down those Madtraxx. I was like, clearly it's followed me.
Yeah. Tell us about your DJing days and how you used to play crank music and how that got into Boda Boda.
So at the time when when I finished high school, crunk was sort of, that's when it was coming out. So I was in touch with the crunk, and crunk wasn't yet peak hour music. So when I was out close for the DJs, so after they do their hot set, say from like 11 to like 1:30, I'd pick up after now with the crunk.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't play any local music. The only song I'd play was a bass, 2050, and so it was a shame for me. And so then now because I was always producing, so when I was making my music, that's what Boda Boda became. But then now I had to change the whole style.
Yeah.
Because just the way Kenyans, just the whole culture musically for Kenyans. 254 is really, it's rich in culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of music. I mean, crunk is it wasn't gonna cut it.
Nice. I'd like to ask, is Prezzo the first person you worked with?
No. Was he? No.
Was he? Waire?
Yeah, and but Prezzo was there. So Prezzo used to, the days of CMB, and when CMB was CMB,
yeah.
my brother was his DJ. So they used to come over to the house to do their sets, and I would always play my beats. I'd play my beats and he'd be like, dude, man, you gotta keep going. And he signed my desk, and if I can find that desk, man, it's like that's the desk I started on, and he signed like, yo, keep going. I was like, for sure.
Nice. Tell us about Red Republic.
Red Republic. So that my brother started a studio. He called it Red Room.
Red Room, yeah.
And Red Room, many people recorded there. STL, Kantai, Abbas. Waire. There were so many guys who came in and out, but I was the one who was really interested in production. And when that whole production side was becoming a bit of overload for my brother, I took it up and made it Red Republic. And so when I made it Red Republic, then there was now Cora, Degs, finally Major.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what Red Republic came.
How was it working with all these different artists and people?
They're all different.
Yeah.
They're all different. Some like drugs, some don't like drugs. Some like to work at night, some like to work during the day.
Yeah.
But I found that all the hits were made at night.
Nice. So you've mentioned Waire. Now you have unreleased music with Waire, Sauti Soul. Tell us why.
This is why you called me here. Who leaked this information to you?
Well, I've been doing my research, so you know.
You're hanging out with someone from Red Republic now, huh?
No. Imagine I just do my research. Like,
what?
Yeah.
This is mad. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of, like, say, for example, the one with Sauti Soul, I guess when music stays in a hard disk, it just doesn't come to fruition. And then, how do I explain it?
please explain. Because how do you have unreleased music with all these amazing people?
So now you have these big plans for this song, and then you're trying to like coordinate times for videos, then trying to coordinate budgets, and then it just doesn't happen. And then the guy just does his own song, and then me, I do my own song, and then we've forgotten, and it's in the hard disk.
Yeah.
And so it's until we meet again. Now we're like, oh yeah, remember? So we have like I have loads of jams.
You have
loads
loads
of
of music. Even with Cancel, you guys had an album and apparently it just disappeared.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it. Oh, so it's there.
I mean, I have all this music. Like I have all of it. I have.
Why isn't it released?
So come release it for me. So come release it for me.
How so? Ebu niambie. How do I
So
do this?
what we could do, we could just do a session. In fact, we should do an exclusive session here. I play you all that music.
Yeah.
Serious?
For real.
You should have told me. I'd have brought my laptop.
I didn't
They're all on
know.
my
Okay,
laptop.
so damn, what are you doing on Monday? I just book you right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I have loads of music. Not even just from now.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, if you go to any producer's computer, it's not a phenomenon. They have loads of music that's been unreleased, and for some reason it doesn't come to fruition. It's probably hits.
Okay. You were in USIU. You studied hotel management.
Wait, this research is serious, man. This research is serious.
It's serious. Of course, I had to make it worth your time coming here. You know? Yeah. How was hotel management? Yeah, it's okay. Why hotel management?
Because our family are in hotel business.
Okay.
So we have two hotels, one in Nairobi and one in Thika. And so, my brother and I are sort of like the now second generation. And it's up to us to sort of continue with that.
Nice. How was it? How was your childhood like?
My childhood, I was brought up in Ridgeways. I was brought up around a lot of music.
Yeah.
It's mainly because of my brother. My father passed away when I was young. And so I was brought up around a lot of music, a lot of rappers, Kina Bamzi, Kina Necessary Noise, and Gitch Boy. And basketball. Just what Ridgeways people do.
Yeah.
It's basketball, a lot of music, a lot of rapping, a lot of beats. So in Ridgeways, you're either a producer, rapper, DJ. It's like,
You're the last born, yeah. Your sister is a doctor.
Wow. Hey. I'm very impressed. Nacha piano kweli.
It's Nacha piano here.
I'm the last born. My late sister was a doctor.
Okay.
And then, my brother is the firstborn. Yeah.
Nice.
There's quite a age gap.
Gap, okay. Your 18th birthday. You threw a party. your mom gave you a present. Do you want to tell us what this present was? Mi najua lakini for those listening and
A whip.
a whip?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was that?
For USIU, that was dope.
It was dope, cool kid, and I screw into the uni, you know.
Yeah, but hey, yeah, that whip, if it could talk.
If the whip could talk, the stories.
Whoever has bought it now.
Yeah. Nice. So we talk about you being a producer, a DJ, an MC. What is your strength? What do you feel like is your strength?
My strength is, so we're talking in music.
In music, yeah.
Production.
Production.
I spent a lot more time making beats. So my heroes, when people are putting up, say, Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z and, you know, whichever other rappers were there at the time, I would have the Neptunes, I would have Timbaland, I'd have Dr. Dre, I'd have Swiss Beats, you know, all the big producers at the time, Track Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, when it comes to making beats, that's the thing. That's my thing. It's the thing.
Can you put us in your shoes when you're making beats? What inspires you? How is that process like for you? How is that creative process like?
So the most interesting thing about music is that everything starts with silence.
Silence.
And so sometimes I'll start with the drums. So first of all, when it comes to the way I produce music, there are different types of producers. Is you can go to a producer with a song and you start humming for him. I want a song that goes like, and you know, the producer makes a beat from that. But I'm the kind of guy who has a beat and then you write to that beat. And it would really depend in what zone I'm in. I'd either start with the drums or start with the sounds. But you know, recently I've been more into sampling. Yeah, because I feel like there's a certain rawness that I like with the sampling. But so yeah, when it comes to production, this is so hard to explain, guys. Guys, this is so hard. It really is. It's a phenomenon because I'll make a beat, move on to the next, move on to the next, and it happens until like say 3 a.m. And I don't know what happens at 3 a.m. And 3 a.m. is where all like fire tracks come. I don't know whether it's
There's actually something about
fatigue.
3 a.m.
There is.
There's something about 3 a.m. Yeah, like the universe just opens and there's something about
so
it.
Like 3 a.m.
Nice.
That's when most of the tracks were made. At the moment, I'm on sort of a break, but
yeah. What is your formula for making hits, Madtraxx? Like, all your songs are bangers. I'm not even here tooting your horn, but do you have a formula?
No. You're asking me if I have a formula.
Yeah.
You're saying I have a formula.
Me, I'm asking kama kuna formula. I mean, nataka kujua how you have banger on banger on banger.
So, the simplicity. Simplicity is key. So I'm not one of those people who went to music school. And so it's just simple. I keep it simple, and a lot of references.
Yeah.
And I would say that's what makes. But you know, you feel it, yeah. There's some like tingles you get when the track is fire.
Yeah, that is
true. So you just
true.
feel it, and I think you'd have to live in the studio for you to come by something like that.
Nice.
Another thing that helps was the DJing, so I was able to see how people react to the drop.
The drop, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I think that's how even like DJs. Did you ever hear of in a song there used to be a part called a bridge? I think DJs killed the bridge.
The bridge.
The bridge was never hot. The bridge always it was like tear gas on the dance floor. Everyone has bounced. So I think DJs killed the bridge. Yeah, but bridges were hot. The days of Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey.
Yes.
Let's take it to the bridge.
Let's take it to the bridge. Now we're talking about music. I know that your favorite music is from the DRC. Does that still remain the same?
Yo, How many interviews of mine have you watched?
I tell you, I've done my research.
You're like a Kenyan version of Nadwa. Like, what is going on?
That's what I'm striving to be.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
I back you up. That's good. DRC, the thing I like about DRC, first of all, so now when we're talking about Africa,
Yeah.
DRC for me is number one. Then
SA.
South Africa. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. So the thing about DRC is that it's the most authentic of all the music that's coming out of Africa.
Yeah.
For me, it's the most authentic. That's where, like now, me, I seek in Burna, and I'm like, that's the new Kofi. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Kofi had taken over
Yes,
Africa. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's the most authentic style of music. And for me, that's why. And I was also brought up when my father started the hotel, it was a restaurant, and we used to do Lingala music.
Oh, nice.
And I'd go every weekend there. So
Yeah.
that's
Dope.
sort of how.
Dope. Let's bring it back to the Kenyan music. When you just walked in, you asked me about a song that's been released. What do you think about the Kenyan music?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love it. The only thing I always advocate for is authenticity.
Yeah.
And even with the whole trap sound that's coming, not trap, what is it called? Drill.
Drill, yeah.
With the whole drill thing that's coming out, because I'm a stakeholder, as a stakeholder of the music industry,
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about authenticity. I feel like we'll always have to play catch up to the drill.
The drill.
Because it's coming from the UK.
Yeah.
And theirs is informed by their culture and the growth, the way it's the evolution of drill. We'd have to be following them unless we take a different evolution for ourselves, and which is I push Kina Brooklyn boys and everybody who's doing drill,
Yeah.
to go to have their own evolution.
Evolution, yes.
Because in the UK, whatever's happening there doesn't happen here.
Yeah. That is true.
So the way it grows there, we'd have to be playing catch up all the time. Our music would never be as good as that. Yeah.
You have new music. I want to know why you're not promoting your new music as much. We'll see you post about it. Lakini how promote kwa nini?
So that's why I also needed a break. I feel like I feel like everyone needs a break.
That is true. Yeah.
Everyone needs a break.
Yeah.
Like even just the way like say Rihanna now is taking a break.
Yeah.
The thing is, it becomes an uphill task. And I think it's an artist thing because we get bored so easily. So even just the things that used to excite us now feel like an uphill task.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I hear
Like,
you.
yeah, let's go for this interview at that show, then let's go for that show and this. And before it was exciting.
Yeah, but
But
now
it's just like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's not that I'm taking it for granted. But I just needed a break and a change of everything.
Nice. What is your take on signing artists? And have you signed anyone?
Wow, you've done your research. Because you already know the answer. and
Yes,
you're asking
yes.
me. I think it's our Nadwa.
Nadwa KE.
I was going to ask you a question also.
Yeah.
Even me, I do my own Nadwa things.
Sawa.
So, yeah, the thing about signing artists is, first of all, I just feel like the structure is not there right now in Kenya
Yeah.
for signing artists. The only ones who are signed successfully are Sauti Sol. I don't think is Nyashinsky signed. Is Major signed?
I don't.
Nobody signed.
No.
Yeah, just because the structure. It needs a corporate structure.
Yeah.
There's no corporate structure. This is marketing. This is strategy. This is distribution.
Yeah.
And so when I sign artists, Waking them up and getting them to the car, and getting them to the radio station. Me, I have my own
Your own life.
what
You
I mean?
got
Yeah,
responsibilities.
so
Yeah.
the whole structure, until there's investment in it, you'll find that it's very raw right now. People are just making music in their bedrooms,
Their homes.
making
Yeah,
hits.
that's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
It works. I don't even think guys need to be signed. No.
Okay.
You think so?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, unless it's a
Personally.
corporate.
Yeah.
And then even when you're signed, the money.
There's so many complications that come with it.
I was signed to a thing called Rockstar. Rockstar. I think it was Rockstar 3000. Me, Red Sun. There was a girl. It was a Sony thing. No
Butu
money
ambie.
in it, no support in it.
Nothing.
They just jump on your numbers. That's what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They jump on your numbers. They start pushing their own things. You find on your Facebook page, you're finding a linear tweet for another artist.
Yeah. Speaking of tweet, you're on Twitter and you're very vocal.
Yeah.
You're very vocal on Twitter. I'd want to know why, and especially with current issues, you decide to speak your mind, which I personally like, and I'm a big advocate for.
Thanks.
Why?
Because first of all, me Instagram nilisare.
I noticed because I was like, what? The last time you posted was probably like June.
Nilisare. I mean, yeah, because Twitter is just, I can speak my mind. There's no, it's bila pretense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
It's just
why you started on IG? Because you're like, it's too pretentious.
Yeah, it's too pretentious. It's too pretentious. And then I feel like I'm in one long advert these days. Like everyone is pushing something, even you.
yeah, I have to. That's why I make my money.
It's money. It's
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's why nilisare iyo na TikTok. I just booked my name. Didn't quite use it. Yeah, so Twitter though, the thing with Twitter is all my controversial thoughts, I'll put them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a controversial person, but I do have some thoughts
Nice.
on things.
Okay.
The name Pinto, is it historically known in Kenya? It's not from that.
It's not from him.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that so many times. Even
Why?
when I
How
tell
come?
people, from
But you're from Goan.
no.
Is it a Goan name? Tell me about this.
No, my name. This is so interesting. I'm over here interviewing you, and now you're asking me questions. Well, I am half Italian, half Kamba.
Okay.
Yeah, so my dad is Pinto.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's Goan, it's Portuguese, it's Italian. So it's just one of those names.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Macaron.
Tell us, you're a great performer. And during COVID times, you had a couple of events that you were performing at, if I'm not wrong. And one of them was Vibes at the Park. Could you tell us about how that was, that period of
Vibes
time?
at the Park, I was not performing. We have, so part of the family business, we have a park where we do weddings and events and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when the hotel business, because of COVID now, we can't open the bars.
Yeah.
Now us guys were just trying to be slippery. So, you want us to be in the open? Oh, yeah. Okay, so then we sort of
We
switched
got
up
you.
those grounds.
Oh, nice.
We brought some DJs and, it became a thing. There was Vibes at the Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had first started with Milan because Milan had to close.
I
And
remember.
so when Milan closed,
Yeah.
started with that, a Sunday brunch.
Dope. You have your studio.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
No.
Why?
Um,
You just decided I'm taking a break and I'm taking a
Yeah, you
break.
know what I mean? Like that's what I mean.
Yeah?
Yeah, even this interview, I was
You're hesitant.
I was
He was like
hesitant,
50-50.
Yeah, but then I was like, because I was here before.
Yeah.
I like this scenery, and I can bring my Jabba juice.
You can bring your Jabba juice. You can bring
Just
your
chill.
whatever you want to.
Just chill
You know.
likes.
Nice.
Take a break. Yeah, I have a studio.
Okay. Yeah. Your studio. Tell us your routine. Are you still making music? But now that you're telling me you've taken a break, how is that?
How is a break?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do advise, because as an artist, your life is really at night.
Yeah.
Like if somebody told you meet me here for 10 a.m. do coffee,
Yeah.
this is a beef. So it's pretty refreshing. I wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
get stuff done. At least now it's not at my kids are seeing me at
Odd hours.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
At the same time, then I'm able to think about other things, able to look at even music
Yeah.
from an outsider's perspective.
Nice. Are you coming back?
Yeah,
You
so
will.
we're releasing the music with you.
Oh, okay. So dope.
So we're on.
You mentioned your kids. How is it being a father?
It's amazing. Yeah, man.
Dope.
They get on your nerves, but but the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just look at them. Like,
I love it. Damn, time is sadly up. Like I was telling
when,
George.
so we're saying Monday.
Monday, come through. Come through Monday. Come through with your laptop. Let's make something. I'm also trying to get into music. I don't know if I can though. I don't know if I
What do you
got
wanna
it.
do?
I don't know. I've been going to the studio. I'm trying to help my friend out with her EP. So she's like, yo, get into it. She's called Secret.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to be able to, just do that. But if you can come through Monday, come play us your unreleased music. That would be dope. The whole album plus all your other unreleased music. That would be dope. Please.
That'd be amazing.
Please, is that a yes?
Call me for a studio session. I'm also missing those.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Dope. We have a studio right here.
This is where
Like
this is-
right
okay,
here.
it's-
Yeah.
listen.
So Monday. Monday.
Okay.
Cool. All right, guys. You heard it right here on the Tuchapiane Hour. It's been amazing. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. Keep it right here. Radio 254, the best radio station in the 254. Dope. Thank
Yo,
you.
Nad.